Welcome back to another fly time video. This is Jordan from 570 Flies, and today we're going to be tying the Walts Worm, another very easy and productive fly. Now, I used to tie this fly on a 2X long, 2X heavy hook. I switched my hooks over to folding mills now, so now I am tying it on the Jig Force. This is a size 8 Jig Force hook. So I'm going to put some lead wraps. This is lead wire and .020. Reason I'm doing this is because this could be one of my bottom flies, one of my point flies. So I want it heavy. Also, you will see when I explain it that this is actually going to help you with the body of the fly. My Vivus thread again in black. Doesn't matter. Black, brown, olive. Don't really matter. I tie this in 2 different colors. I tie it in natural, which I'm tying today. Actually 3 colors because I tie it in the dark natural as well. Sometimes, depending on the shades of dubbing that you get, some could be darker, some could be lighter. So I'm just using some natural Hare's mask from Wapsi, and I wet my fingers, and I'm gonna start thin, and then I'm gonna work my way up and be a little bit thicker as I work my way up. Just a little pinch at a time, and I kind of spread it out with my fingers. And then I'm going to just thin, get a little bit bulkier. So we're going to start this off here. As you now can see, once I get to the lead, the lead gives me, it helps me get my body the way I want it. So this imitates a cased caddis, a granum, the little cone shapes that you see on rocks and see on sticks when you hit bottom and you bring a stick up. This is what this is supposed to imitate. As you can see, it's going to go from thin, then it's going to get a little bit thicker, and then it's going to get real thick as you work your way up. So, one more pinch here, and I should be great on that. Very productive fly. Very, very, very productive fly. So, I don't like the way that is, so I'm going to add just a little bit more here. I started tying on these Jig Force hooks probably about a year ago, and I started fishing them, and I really, really like them. So right there, you got your cone shape. I'm going to put some wraps. I'm actually going to whip finish this one more time, because I really want that to seat pretty good in there. Grab it, pull it, done. Again, this is the Walts Worm, tied on a size 8 Jig Force hook with 10 wraps of lead wire .020 with some natural Hare's mask dubbing from Wapsi. Very effective pattern. Fish it just like that. Bottom fly, top fly, you can go a little bit littler. I go from 8s all the way down to some 14s here and there. Fish it on my bottom, fish it on my top. Very productive fly. If you fish out in a little Judy-Atta area, great fly to have out there. If you fish up in the Penns Valley area, another great fly. If you fish anywhere from PA to New York, also another great fly up in New York, along with the rubber legs. They're just great flies. So what I'll do right now, since that was pretty short, is I'm going to go over 5 flies that I have in my box that catch fish from here in Pennsylvania all the way to New York. First one starting off is the Pat's rubber leg. Pat's rubber leg imitates a stonefly, can also imitate a crayfish. I fished this on my bottom fly. This is going to be my bottom fly. This is going to be my point fly. I'm tying these flies anywhere from a 6 to a 10. I'm adding 0.025 for my 6s and my 8s with a tungsten bead. This is an Arex FW531, I believe. Barbless hook again. My next fly would be, I would say, the Walts Worm, like we just tied here. The Waltz and the Sexy Waltz. Great patterns. Waltz doesn't have any ribbing in it. Sexy Waltz has a ribbing in it. Doesn't matter. All great flies. I'd say my next fly would be from my previous video, my last video, the green weenie. Also, another great fly. Any time of the year, fishing it, winter time. My next fly, which we'll be making a video coming up very, very shortly, would be the Ecstasy egg. This is tied on a Jig Force hook. This is a 20, I believe. I tie these from 16s through 22s, I think I'm tying now. Great material. These patterns, these eggs are just great for wintertime fishing. And a pattern I don't have on my desk at the moment would be the Frenchie. That was the first fly time video I did for 2024. That is probably one of my most productive flies that I fish year round in all waters, from central PA to the west branch of the Delaware. On the west branch of the Delaware, I'm fishing them down to a 20 and a 22. Here in central PA, I'm fishing them anywhere from a 10 all the way down to 18. It seems like the flies these days are just smaller and smaller every year that we're fishing. So I hope you enjoyed that little video. Add a little bit of bonus in there. Gave you some flies, some hot flies for the year. Again, if you're interested in anything, you can message me on Facebook, Instagram. Like I said, I get back to people on Instagram faster than I get back to people on a Facebook. So if you like what you're seeing here and you don't tie your own flies and you're interested in grabbing some flies for the upcoming season, which is approaching very, very fast here in PA, private message me on Instagram and we can hopefully get that order out for you. And if you have any other questions on what rig I'm fishing, how I'm fishing it, what rods I'm fishing on, you know, what I'm looking for out there in the water, like, am I going to go to that slow section when the hatch is on, or am I going to go to that, you know, medium fast section? You know, just ask me. I can help you out. So that is the Walts Worm with a little bonus of flies that I use throughout the year that are my top producing flies since I've been fishing. Again, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos. Like I said, fishing season's right around the corner here, so get your orders in for your flies. I usually don't tie throughout the year when I'm fishing because I'm fishing more than I'm tying. If I'm tying for myself. I'm not really tying for people. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to our channel for upcoming videos.